embarrassing. It's a disgrace. That's what it is, a disgrace.
I am suffering. It's hard to take. How many years?
Don't provoke me to anger, or else you'll be in danger.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Pick up, everybody. It's your girl, Sophie Soph, back here on Sofia's Football Talk to quickly but shortly give you my reaction from the Nottingham Forest versus Man United match reaction. And which ended in not a really goal bonanza, goal fest of a game, but a 1-0 defeat to Force away, which I'm not surprised. To be fair, I'm not angry. I'm maybe a bit more frustrated with the fact that, once again, it's that lack of attacking edge, lack of something different. Defensively, all right. I mean, obviously, except for, of course, the goal we conceded, I will still say that we were defensively sound, but it's the attackers, for the most part, that let us down today. And that's a shame. That's a shame. But I am seeing some positives with what we're trying to do. But we need 100%. We need to go and spend some money in the summer. Okay? Some of these players are just not good enough. We have the likes of Onana starting. Mazraoui, De Ligt, and Euro in that back three. Patrick Dorgo, who, in my humble opinion, was atrocious today, especially at the latter stages of the game in the second half. He was losing the ball left and right, giving away just easy passes for no reason. And the crosses, not good enough. Not good enough. Dallo, who I've been very critical of this whole season, actually think was one of the very few good ones alongside a De Ligt. I think Mazraoui was solid. Euro with a spectacular tackle in the, I believe, 82nd minute. Wonderful. I think he did his thing. So yeah, everybody in that back line except for Dorgo was all right. Some better than others, but quite all right. Casemiro, Ugarte in that pivot. Felt like Casemiro had some moments here and there in first half where I felt like he looked, good with some passes here and there, but then he got a bit reckless at the last stages of second half. Ugarte got subbed off for Rasmus Hojlund right as the second half started. And to be fair, I think Hojlund had an okay cameo. I think he was all right, trying to be a bit better than he's been, for a long time. Of course, still lacking to score more and more goals for us, but I can't fault him for wanting to push through and do something. Bruno Garnacho, not good today. I think Bruno was okay, but later on in the game, he annoyed the crap out of me. Garnacho, in my opinion, worst player, even worse than Dorgu. He actually turned out better when he got switched on to be in that left wing back when Maguire came in for a Euro. Zirkzee also had to be subbed off early on as well for an Eriksen. So essentially at the very end, Mason Mount also coming in as well. To be fair, I don't think he had one chance, and that's about it, what I remember. Other than that, I don't really remember much. Yeah, legit. I don't remember much. And that kind of says a lot. So, yeah. But Garnacho especially, not good. Mount, by the way, came in for a Casemiro, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it Eriksen? One or the other. But Garnacho, Wing back, hey, you did your thing. But overall, I don't want to see Garnacho play for Man United again. I'm just being very honest. It was sickening watching this kid play football. And sometimes, like, guys, he's 20. I believe he'll be 21 this year. He's not a kid no more. He acts like he's made it, but he hasn't. In all actuality, he's far from it. Yes, you made a name for yourself at Man United. You see it with, of course, the millions of followers that you have. And, I work at a school. I see a lot of the kids today, when they talk about players for Man United, often they be mentioning a Garnacho. Like, for them, he's a big deal. I get it. I can see it he has the whole image, the package. I hear it, but not for me. That's not what I grew up on. I grew up on the Ronaldo, the Ronaldinhos of the world. Like, that's my generation, the Rooney. Okay? Like, seeing them come up. That is my generation of footballers that made me feel something, Not this. I'm sorry, Garnacho, I don't know, that hunger that he had, willingness to try to feel like he wants to learn at the beginning, under Ragnick, early first season, under Ten Hag. I don't know what happened, but it looks like this kid now, or this adult who has a whole child himself, it's a big too big for his own boots, is what I feel in my humble opinions. So to be fair, after the season, if we can cash in, whatever it is. I mean, obviously, get some proper cash, pure profit, of course, work on that PSR, all of that jazz, but get him gone, because I cannot keep seeing the amount of chances. I believe we had 20 attempts on goal. Like, we had a lot of chances, not much on target maybe, but the same kind of goes with Forrest as well. He just wasn't good. That 1-0 goal from Elanga, we need to talk about that, because going all the way, having a proper run, 100 yards, I think, from his own side, his own half, all the way, shimmying, having Garnacho sit him on the ground, and he scores. So I'm not going to take anything away from that Elanga goal, because it was a very good goal, a brilliant goal, 100%. I'm not taking that away from him. Great goal. I do wish we could have been a bit more cynical, because there was other opportunities Elanga had, which Eriksen got himself a yellow card. Why didn't we do that? When it's like 1-0 and you had a couple chances, I feel like this game could have been a draw. Maybe we could have won. Maybe. But it's very adamant and clear, very, very clear, that we do need some new reinforcements. We need a few new 10s in. We need a striker. At least. We need a wing back as well. Dallo, I'll give it to you. You did well. 100%. We still do need better. Dorgo, we've seen some good games of you this season here and there, but you got to do better. I know you're also young, but you got to do better. Very nonchalant today, and it wasn't good enough whatsoever. We need better in general. But yeah, I don't know. Guys, I'm not angry. We move. We know what this season is. We now just got to focus on the next game, which is the Manchester Derby this Sunday. And then it's the Europa League Lyon, which is not going to be easy away. But what else are we going to do? We got to just take it one game at a time. For me, my biggest priority is the Europa League. I want to win it. We are the only unbeaten team, club, and I believe, both the Conference League, Europa League, Champions League, we're the only one. So, can we continue? Can we continue that unbeaten run and win the whole damn thing? That would be great. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know I was about to say man of the match, but to be fair, yeah, we lost. Why are we really focusing on the man of the match? Either way, let me know your player ratings in the chat. Do we need to sell Garnacho? Bruno became the Premier League Player of the Month award. Didn't really have that type of performance at all today. Hopefully we can show up against Man City. We tend to show up against the big guns. Can we do it again? I don't know. But like this video here, subscribe to the channel, comment your thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.